Part 17 in Cusco and Machu Picchu. We got up around 3:15 a.m. to get ready for our Machu Picchu 6 a.m. reservation and got breakfast in our hotel around 4:30. Then walked over to the bus station around 5, which was less than a 10-minute walk. We got there at such a good time because around 5:30 the line got longer and longer. We finally boarded and it was about a 25-minute bus ride to Machu Picchu and we got there like exactly at 6 a.m. We hadn't booked a tour just because we felt like they were super expensive. All the tours were 2 hours long and seemed like they required a tour guide. So I found out that they had, you can make your own reservations, which was a lot cheaper. I mean, yeah, you would explore it on your own, but it was way cheaper. So we did that with Circuit 3 because it was the least distance. We read that people usually do the other circuits for the amazing views, for photos, and they're a little longer in distance. But the thing is, today you weren't going to see much anyways because it was like a redo of Rainbow Mountain. Nothing but fog, but no snow, thank God. It sprinkled a little bit, but nothing too hard to get through. We saved so much time because we were in and out of there in 45 minutes. Yeah, we could have listened to a guide and talked for like 2 hours, but we was like, nah, we were focused on the fact that we can say that we've been to Machu Picchu. We took the bus back down to Aguas Calientes and walked around trying to find something to eat. And this dog literally followed us for a good 25 minutes. We finally lost him when we went to a souvenir place and he didn't feel like waiting. We wandered around a little bit more and found the place where you can actually stamp your own passport. But before we even got there, we did some research and we found out that if you actually do that, then you discredit your passport. Like, passport officers can actually throw away or discredit your passport if they see that stamp in there. It really depends on the passport officer. So once we found that out, we were like, oh no, that's okay. So we just decided to stamp the back of our bus tickets. We got breakfast at this buffet, which was decent. Their French toast was really good. Afterwards, we walked back to the hotel to grab our bags and walked to the train stop to go back to Ollantaytambo Station. I do have to say, this is the most gorgeous train station I've ever seen. We rode the train back to Ollantaytambo Station and then bus back to Cusco. Then we headed to the airport for our flight to Lima and spent our time in the airport lounge until boarding time, which wasn't until the evening, so we had plenty of time. By the way, Cusco Airport is the smallest airport I've ever been to. It only had like 2 floors, but I think one of the tour guides told us they're building a bigger one soon. I do have to complain about LATM Airlines though, because why would y'all separate the premium economy and special assistance people at the gate and then just all of a sudden like Matador both lines to go load into the plane at the same damn time? Like, what is the point? Anyways, I was lucky I was sitting in the front row with my blocked middle seat. I got a quote unquote free bottle of water too. We landed in Lima around 9:30 p.m. and I went to the baggage claim to pick up my bag, which had come open. Y'all, why was my luggage packed so tightly that even though it had slightly opened, the amount of things in it created so much tension that nothing had fallen out? Like, I was so thankful. And I was like, I definitely need to retire this one when I get back. We then Ubered to our Airbnb in horrific traffic, showered, and went to sleep. Stay tuned for part 18.